Anytime you come close to his food, he's pretty intimidating.
When my husband got bit, I think we all got scared. I don't think you can live in a situation where you're afraid.
We're at the point now where we don't solve this, we're going to have a major problem.
My job is to help people to understand what dog really needs. When a dog is balanced, you are going to enjoy a true friend. I rehabilitate dogs, I train people. I am the dog whisperer.
He's an absolute sweetheart.
He loves to play, he loves people.
He loves other dogs, gets the newspaper every morning. It's really cute the way he does that.
Seems to have a wonderful temperament, but somewhere along the line, you know, we've got out of kilter.
Anytime you come close to his food, he's pretty intimidating. It all just came out at once, and it was pretty overwhelming.
A couple of weekends ago, we were sitting outside, and I gave him a turkey neck. Yeah, that's it. And he started to be very aggressive, and I corrected him, and he just took a great chunk out of my arm.
When my husband got bit about 10 days ago, I think we all got scared.
We have to, like, warn people, like, you know, don't give him food, because if you give him some food or some food falls on the ground and then he went to go for it, like, there'd definitely be an incident then.
There is tension because we're unhappy that we have a dog that is aggressive, because we really wanted to do a great job.
We began to see new areas developing, growling about having his feet cleaned before he came into the house.
After he had a bath, if I wiped him with the towel.
I mean, he's a marvelous dog, but we're at the point now where, you know, we don't solve this, we're going to have a major problem.
I don't think you can live in a situation where you're afraid.
Dog behavior expert Cesar Milan knows that early signs of food aggression in a dog can escalate into even more dangerous behavior.
So how can I help you?
We have a real food aggression problem with him. He's still a young dog. He's only, about 10 months.
Oh, wow.
He's got to the point where he really bit me last week, and it's kind of escalated pretty quickly.
Wow.
We know we got a problem. We just don't know how to solve it.
Okay.
And we watched lots of your programs, and we've tried to do all those things, but we're not doing it quite right. Most of the time, he's wonderful and fun to be with.
In situations where a dog has gone to a red zone, as I call it, you know, aggression, you know, one thing is dominance, the other thing is territorial behavior, fear, anxiety, all that. But a dog that actually has experienced biting a human, you know, those are the guys who come to the center. How do you feel about him going to LA with the pack, so the pack teaches him how to be submissive while eating?
That's fine with me.
You know, just to get a better feedback from him in case that we can create it here. Because the pack, you know, being around other type of breeds and his own breed, and, you know, it just gives him a social understanding. So you guys ready for me to challenge him?
Yeah,
I would like to challenge him without you first, because if you're around too close, if you get nervous or tense or whatever, then you can add to his power. I'm not gonna get nervous, tense or whatever. I'm just gonna be like a skydiver guy, just throw himself and just have fun with it. So there's no fear in me.
Because aggression around food is an antisocial behavior, Cesar introduces Cricket to some members of his pack in order to observe the dog's overall social skills.
I already started working with the pack. You know, I have Sammy, I have Sumatra, I have Jody, and they have helped me, and they have kept him in a certain distance. They put him in a social distance. So that lets me know that his common sense is there. They just, nobody has asked for it. Instead, he's using aggression, where it has nothing to do with common sense. See the distance? So that's good. This is his home, this is his territory, but because these guys came in, they put him in a follower position right away. Oh, there you go. He obviously got the point that I wasn't going to back away from the food. I was not there to intimidate him. I was just there to claim his food. And so I saw a dramatic transformation, you know, which it took seconds for him to realize, okay, I have to give up with him. That's good. So he's insecure, and that's what I was speaking on. I didn't get to influence him by focusing on the gums and on the teeth. I was focusing on what makes him do that. So it's seen beyond body, and then he realized that I know his weakness.
But how did you do it?
I just threw myself out of the plane.
Caesar figured out the puzzle amazingly quickly.
Certainly makes sense to send him down to work with your pack. Makes a lot of sense.
This family really needs the outside help. This is a case that can be rehabilitated at home by the family. They don't have what it takes, knowledge-wise, to deal with an aggressive dog.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Caesar, thank you.
He's a great dog, and we've made some mistakes, and this is an opportunity to learn from them and move forward.
Cricket has been with us a week and a half. The whole point for Cricket to be with us is to remove that rage that he goes through when he's eating. So what I did is I divide his food in 3 times, so I can challenge him 3 times a day. So it's always very important to involve the owners in the rehabilitation, but because Cricket was so aggressive and he already bit Lyndon, it was important for me to remove him right away and start from 0 to 9 and let them finish closing the gap, which will be number 10. So this is the part that the owners have to understand, not to start the feeding ritual until he totally relaxes. Normally, I ask them to come to the food like this. See, I ask him to come, to follow me. In this case, I have to follow him until he shows me, okay, I'm calm, submissive. Now you can bring me the food. So right now, I'm going with the flow, and then eventually he has to be in my flow, okay? Present the food. Eye contact. He has a very bad habit of eating very desperate. And so that could be nervousness, that could be he was starving one day. Look at, see now, instead of growling, he moves. He knows now, after a week and a half, that he can practice rage with me. So remember, fly, fight, avoid, and submission. I'm gonna keep repeating this forever. So we tell the brain, you can't fight anymore. And then the brain said, well, can I flight? Well, you can flight, you're not gonna hurt me, but you're not gonna eat as well. So that will be bad for him. See, this is avoidance, there you go. Avoidance, then submission a little bit, but it's still the tension. Look at that, see that? You saw it, look. Well, that's a nervous tick. So he associates food, if a human moves, to move that part of his body, which is not healthy. Obviously, we want our dogs to associate that when we touch, especially in feeding time, that we don't want to hurt them. We don't want to take the food away from him. You know, we just want him to relate that food and affection is the same thing. So it's 2 days since we shot Cricket eating at the center, and watch how much he has improved. So here. See, if you notice, he's eating much slower, much more calm. Now I'm gonna move the plate. Very good, good boy. And see, I can't let him walk away from it because I wanna have that experience face to face and for him to stay within the conversation with me. There you go. So we have to keep feeding him and reminding him the human can be right next to him without him becoming aggressive. What you see now is how slow he's eating. You know, he's not gobbling the food. It's easier for us to remove the plate. So what I'm using here is the walls here. This is my leashes right now. He has no choice just to stay here until we finish our ritual of feeding. There we go. And this is why I couldn't have the owners do this in their home, because this requires absolutely relaxation and not 1 ounce of gram of fear or hesitation. Look how close we are with each other. I mean, this is very close. The trust that I have gained with him, the respect, this, very good. The silence, you have to hear the silence. Very good. Very, very close to my face. You're doing good, Cricket. Ooh, he just burped.
Behaving around dry food is one thing, but resisting aggressive instincts becomes a primal challenge when raw meat is on the menu. It's time for Caesar to put Cricket to the test.
3 times a week, I brought the primal feeding, which is bones, meat, anything that is really raw, because that's really when he became more aggressive. See how much space they gave me? See, food is part of my intimate space, so anything in my intimate space is belong to me. The most important part is our friend, Cricket, is being the most respectful of all. See, he's giving avoidance, submission, which is exactly what we want. Now, we give to our girl, Sumatra, Junior. Okay, so my friend Cricket over there, I'm gonna bring him to him. One thing that he's definitely learning is not to come to the food until the food is offered to him. So here we come, America. Sit, very nice, very nice. And we're gonna let him get excited about it. To me, it's very important that we challenge our dogs to understand that not because it's there, you're gonna get to have it. Not because the door is open, you're gonna go out. Not because I have the leash, we're going for a walk. So it's really depend. Read my energy and find out what is it that we're gonna do right now. You have to be able to turn on, turn off instincts. Oh, there he is. Urination of the... He peed before I came in. So that let us know how sensitive he is. I didn't do anything when he was peeing. Obviously, he's not coming from an aggressive point of view. He's more fearful than anything else.
Patience is the key here. Caesar must wait for precisely the right moment to claim Cricket's food.
I'm using a psychological strategy more than a physical strategy. In my time of looking at dogs and observing them, how one dog gets the bone of another dog is sometimes just by standing close to the dog who has the bone, but not really trying to, not really trying to take the bone away, but actually making the dog tired. So this is a strategy that I have learned from many dogs over the years, that they will stay there until that dog gets tired of barking, and he can't do it anymore. He doesn't want the bone anymore. What he wants is to recover. So that's what I'm doing, because as you see right now, he laid down, so I don't have a good, clear shot. He's giving all he has. He's a fearful, insecure guy that has something that he owns at that time. So that's what I know he's not gonna bite. I mean, if I touch the wrong way or the wrong timing, I'm gonna get, bitten back. But at the same time, I'm gonna take the bone and I'm gonna accomplish what I want. And so that is in my mind. There. Now he made a little, the wrong move. He actually pushed the bone towards me, so I'm already getting in the top of the bone. know, the more he goes into that state, the more relaxed I become. So I'm actually getting more energetic than he is, because he's the one who's wasting the energy. Hey, no. Hey. Look at that, see? He's unsure. No. No. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. You saw he wanted to come forward in a submissive way. Look at that. And we're gonna take it a little higher than that. As you see, he's, you know, switching and everything. Good boy. So by removing him, or by changing him, we took over, you know, obviously the bone is here, you saw it. So as long as he's staying in level 4 or level 5 of aggression, and then I can ask him to be submissive, you know? But that was just a level 4, so how do I know level 4? Because I've been around a lot of very powerful dogs, and I know what level 10 looks like, and I know what level red zone looks like. In this, as much teeth that he showed, he never, never, never tried to bit me. That's why nobody came and helped me. See, if Cricket were to be in a higher level, the pack will leave everything they're doing and come and kill him. Because he's disrespecting pack leader. But because everybody felt that's nothing, he can deal with that. So nobody felt the need to come and support, you know? So we're doing this among the pack. I'm not by myself here. So I feel really, really comfortable, you know? I'm not alone in this thing, so the pack can give me feedback. That's a good boy, huh? That's better. That's what we want. That's what the human wants. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes. That's the ultimate product. This is what I want to teach the brain every single time. This is what I want him to understand. This is submission. This is what we want.
Over the next 2 weeks, Caesar repeats the exercises with the raw meat and the dry food until Cricket's responses dramatically improve.
There we go.
The final exam comes today when Cricket will reunite with his owners, the Murrays, who have made the 2-hour flight from Oregon just for this reunion.
So it's a big day for Cricket and Cricket's family. It's been 6 weeks. He is doing fantastic. We are very happy with his progress. Of course, I take it from 0 level to a level 9, and the owners have to finish it. All righty. Come on in, guys. Welcome to my home.
Thank you.
Mi casa es su casa. Come on in.
Thanks so much.
So you know the rules. No touch, no talk, no eye contact. You know. So we're gonna go straight to feeding. I show them, you know, how simple it is now to start the ritual of feeding. This is your intimate zone. Then you have your social zone. Then you have the public zone. When I'm feeding, I ask the guys not to be in my intimate zone. So they know that during food time, the level of relaxation is what allows them to eat. Then we reward the one who's at the highest level of calm, submissive state. So we needed to make sure they see that me, myself, can feed Cricket without Cricket ever going into aggressive state, because it's very important for the human to see it, to believe it. See, he's giving you a little bit of avoidance, which is normal, because he's going through the process of fight, avoidance, submission, right? Very good. Relax, relax.
Put his hand in.
Very nice. Very sensitive. That's beautiful. Beautiful. So the more you do it, the more relaxed he becomes.
Okay.
I was very happy to create a way where Cricket learned to eat and slow down and never get to that point of dominance. So this is the process. This is what he has done.
It's amazing improvement.
After they saw that Cricket was able to do it and they were mesmerized about how possible it is, and the Cricket is completely different, I needed to train them. Who want to do the
Caesar suggests Lyndon and Cindy work as a team, with one of them holding the leash while the other one does the feeding.
Very nice. See, that tells the brain you're not slowing down. Wait, you went too soon. What we find from an energetic point of view, Lyndon, Cricket would see him as tense energy, and Cindy, Cricket would see him as nervous energy. You come in, help him to pull his ear back to show you, okay, I give you space.
Right.
You own my space, by the way.
Right.
Then you can put down.
Okay.
Ears can also tell you where the mind is.
Okay.
Ears back is a good sign. You know, look at the eyes, look at the way he's breathing, look at the way he's sitting, you know, feel the energy, get in touch with that. Feed the mind before you feed the body. Yeah, there we go. That's a much better face. Very nice. Calm down. Very nice. Now move the plate. Up, up. There you go. Very nice.
Now,
okay. Wait, hold on. Yes.
If anything happened, I would...
Immediately, right there.
Immediately.
Oh, yeah. You're in total control right there. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Is the nervousness going away?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want you to focus on.
I actually feel really good.
See, that's that energy.
Yeah.
So you got to feel that way to do it. If you don't, take the time. Move the plate away. We gave them 2-3 bites, then we remove the food, we bring the food back, we keep our hand inside the bowl, which was almost impossible to do it when I met Cricket in Oregon. Very nice. That was a good team effort. I just want for them to be challenged, and at the same time, after the challenge, the comfort that exists when nothing bad happened.
Well, what was incredible feeding Cricket and having him lick my hand and taking the food away, I mean, my last experience of him really was when he took a chunk out of my arm. So we've gone from one extreme to the other. So it was a wonderful experience. Oh, amazing. It's unbelievable.
You see, that's the emotional food right there.
What makes it different now is that we feel comfortable doing it, where back then we weren't comfortable and we were becoming scared. We're really excited to have Cricket back, and we think Cricket's good for us.
Yeah, this is the kind of dog that teach you things.
Yeah.
The other ones, they just nurture who you are.
Right. That's
so
exactly right.
you don't enhance anything in life with the other guys.
Right.
I'm telling you, you get the dog you need, not the dog you want. This is a dog that can make you master certain things in life, you know, instead of just getting a dog that will never change who you are.
We have a lot of hope. There's no question about that.
Thanks to Caesar.